So I may have made a mistake, but I'm here to talk about it and use it to make a point. So just yesterday, I posted a video about the song Energy, specifically the arrangement from the EPCOT entrance medley, and I used that as a springboard to talk about my appreciation and love for George Wilkins, who recently passed away, and talk about what a great composer and arranger he is. But, as it turns out, he might not have actually been the arranger of that particular piece. And believe me, I am a person who hates making mistakes. I'm not a person that prides myself on spreading misinformation on the internet, which we all know is already very ripe with that. Like I said, I posted the video last night and it started getting a really positive reaction and I was feeling really good about it, which, made me very happy and everything. And then Joshua from the EPCOT Legacy, which is a fantastic website and project you should check out if you haven't already, pointed out to me, very politely might I add, that George Wilkins actually only personally recalled working on the Golden Dream arrangement for that loop, and though he was involved in an oversight position for all the other pieces, that's the only piece that we have proof that he specifically arranged from the man himself. And Joshua's a guy who knew and talked to George Wilkins personally, so I've got to take him at his word at this. As for who actually worked on this arrangement, I've been reading a lot of forums with names being thrown out there like John Debney and Gavin Greenaway, but I think it is safe to understand that George Wilkins did oversee a lot of this work being done in some sort of managerial capacity. As it turns out, it's really difficult to find hard, solid information about a lot of this online, and that is exactly the point I want to make. Theme parks are a very strange art form, and I stress art form because that's how I like to frame them when I discuss theme parks, in that they're not like films or books or video games where the author is clearly credited or there's a huge list of credits at the end for people who worked on something. Imagineers and all the artists who work on any theme park attraction are not credited anywhere, really. You have to go out and find this information on your own, be it interviews, videos you see, books you read, podcasts. This information you just have to gather and sort of collect for yourself. That ties back into the reason I'm creating these videos, is so that we have resources that we can look to appreciate the people who did work on these things. It's definitely been a learning process for me. I hope I'm not coming across as some know-it-all guru, because the reality is that I'm researching all of these things before I'm making videos about them. And the idea is that we're gonna gather this information and learn and grow through this together, not to be corny. So I'm not gonna be taking that video down, at least not anytime soon, because I think it's struck a really powerful nostalgic chord with some people. And I think promoting any sort of conversation relating to the people who worked on this and appreciating them further is good conversation. And there are definitely things I said in the video that were true, like how I appreciate and love George Wilkins' musical genius and that it's affected my life greatly. So I just want to thank Joshua for calling me out and setting the record straight, and to all of you viewers for giving me the grace as I fix my mistake. And I look forward to making more accurate but no less emotionally impactful content going forward.